Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Hey, I had a few new subscribers lately. Appreciate y'all subscribing. I think I went it from like 11 to like a whopping 22 now. So I know a few people have thrown my name out there. So I sure do appreciate y'all. Anyway, today I was going to talk about pipe smoking and health. I don't know about y'all, but when I first started doing this, I had a handful of people give me some crap for doing it. Same thing when I started smoking cigars like 3 years ago. People always have an opinion on it, but the funny thing is that the people that sit here and knock you for having a pipe. I smoke like maybe 3 or 4 bowls a week, if that. Sometimes I go 2 or 3 weeks without smoking a bowl. Just all about how much time I have. But some of these folks that knock me and try to give me a hard time for smoking a pipe or the occasional cigar, I look at them and they're like 350 pounds. I'm like, so they're knocking me for having this, getting this vitamin in, it helping my stress level. And then meanwhile, they're over there eating like 6 Big Macs and drinking a diet soda, weighing 350 pounds and eating this processed food. I'm not throwing any judgment on them. I'm just saying it's funny that they're the ones that are also criticizing me. So the reason I smoke a pipe, like I just enjoy it, but I'm wound kind of tight. Like I have high blood pressure, or I used to, till I finally got under control with like eating right and diet. But I still get stressed out with my job. So the biggest thing for me is like, man, it's one of the few things I can do is I light up that pipe. It's like a ritual. I sit down on the back porch. I've got my favorite pipe. I've got my tobacco. I've got my tamper. I've got my lighter I bought, and I've got this tray. I'll show it to you that my wife had made for me. It's got my name on it. I do all my packing in there. Any loose tobacco that's left over, I throw it all in a jar, and once it's full in a year or however long it takes, I'll have a nice hodgepodge in there. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic here. That's the way I do things. It's called the rambling piper for a reason. But anyway, it's like a ritual, and it calms me down. It helps my stress level go down because I don't have a phone in front of me. I don't really think about what's going on in the world, all the chaos. I won't go say I go into a vegetative state, but I do kind of ponder and let my mind wander, and so it's just good for me. Um, Kind of changing subject a little bit too. I have got a new favorite tobacco, and I tell you, I happen to be in a little store in Grapevine, Texas. That's in downtown Grapevine, and they had a few onesies of different tobacco left, and they had this stuff. It's the Cornell and Dill Small Batch Sunbear Navy cask. They only had one, and little did I know, like when I bought it, I was like, yeah, this looks good. That it was like apparently highly sought after, small batch. You can't find it anywhere. Man, I wish I could find some more of this stuff. If you have any leads on it, let me know. This is like by far my favorite tobacco. It's got such a good taste to it. It smokes well. I love the stuff. Also, I'm not a huge aromatics guy. Like, I try to like them, but I think my wife likes the smell of it, and so that's why I do it. But my oldest daughter, bought me the Boswell's chocolate cream. It's pretty good for for an aromatic. It's not super strong, but it's got a really good smell. My wife and kids like it, and if you open it up and smell it, like man, it kind of smells like a Tootsie Roll. I know that sounds silly, but it's pretty good. Um, I guess that's it for today. Just kind of rambling around a little bit, thinking about the health benefits for me. Um, Lowering the stress is a big deal. Lowering that blood pressure. Smoking a pipe's an opportunity for me to chill out a little bit and step away from life just for a minute, 30 minutes, an hour. Sometimes, like this weekend, what I'll do is like I like old country music. So like every Saturday night at 6 o'clock, there's a few radio stations. There's this guy in Houston named Rowdy Yates. He plays old 70s and 80s country. I'll listen to that, put on a small fire, smoke my pipe or a cigar, and my wife will join me. She'll sit out there and drink coffee. She obviously doesn't smoke anything. But man, it's good. And sometimes one of my kids, I got 2 kids that's still at home, ages 10 and 13, they'll come sit out, and they like the pipe as well because like the cigar, like there's so much smoke and it's so robust and it just gets all over your clothes and all over everybody else. The pipe doesn't really do that, as you know. Like most people enjoy the smell and they don't walk away smelling like, smoke. So a lot of benefits for me. That's why I do it. I'd be interested to hear why you guys do it. But anyway, y'all have a good rest of your Monday. Bye.